Hello everyone, this is Himdad Abdulqahar Muhammad from MegaMind Plus Academy for Education, Training and Consultancy with you in another topic entitled Dealing with Large Classes. Teaching large classes could be very tiresome and hectic sometimes, but we need to specify what is meant by large classes. Do we mean crowded classes, 30, 40, 50 or over 100? Or large classes in terms of space and size? Though I guess that the two notions are inseparable. Universities, colleges, institutes and schools and centers in Iraq, including Kurdistan region, suffer from having large and crowded classes due to lack of sufficient study halls and an ever-increasing number of people going to schools and universities. All the Kurdistani teachers, I guess, agree that one of the most outstanding problems of teaching is having large, crowded classes where in a room of 4 by 6 square meters, you usually have between 40 to 50 students in high schools, and in universities, in a room of 6 by 8 halls, you have around 60 students. I guess the reader can understand the teacher's concern about large classes now. There is no room for group work, no access to IT facilities in these classes. And as the first-hand experience of this situation, as I have been teaching at universities for around 22 years by now, I have found my way out of these problems, and especially problem of large crowded classes. My solutions are very easy and doable. At the first lecture of the academic year, with the presentation of my course book, I will also explain the classroom format that I need to have before I go in. I agree with the department and the students that in my classes, the whole should be organized in the form of small circles where 5 to 8 students can form a group. This will make the class of 50 students to around 6 to 7 groups, which I believe is manageable. The groups should be of diverse levels so that the clever students will support the weaker ones and guide the group. This will also give an opportunity for the teacher to think of some kind of competition among the groups, which I usually do in my classes, and to peer review. At each class, I pose some questions and ask the groups to come up with one answer for each group, sometimes in written form, so that the other groups would have chance to review other groups' answers, and then one representation, the speaker on behalf of the group, will present the answer, and then there will be a discussion on the questions. Large classes pose several other challenges, such as keeping the students focused and engage them effectively. In language classes, another challenge would be keeping them speaking in the target language rather than their mother tongue. Therefore, teachers need to be very careful when they prepare activities for such classes. Another issue in large classes is discipline. That's why you need to set up some rules from the beginning and abide by them. It would be much better to have students themselves decide on some of the rules and classroom rituals or classroom routines. They are more likely to follow them then. Make some learners your class management assistants to ease the task. Teachers of large classes need to depend on work group or group work to ensure engagement of all students at the same time. Teachers should prepare tasks in advance, and as soon as the task is given to the groups, the teacher becomes the monitor of the groups and maybe recording notes so that the general points will be explained to the whole class later. It would be very practical to have a monthly group list that changes the members on regular basis. The group list needs to be with all the students and better stick it up on the classroom wall. With the passage of time, the classes really manage themselves and it becomes fun to most of them. Teachers should not forget that large classes need thorough observation and continuous feedback. Thank you very much.